is Brew, and today we're going to be playing Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers on the Game Boy Advance. This game was made in 2002 by a company called Kryptonite Games. Later on, I believe they became... Second, I wrote this down. Glue Mobile. Apparently a bunch of people that worked on this before this worked on like Neverwinter Nights and some of the old D&D NES games, but I think that information might be a little dubious because I was looking on the Wikipedia page for this game and the information kind of led me between two different pages. I think they were referring to the old Neverwinter Nights game for NES, but it led me to the link to the newer one from like the 2000s, and that's not what it was actually referring to. Later on, I think this company got bought out, and some of these people worked on Super Smash Bros. Melee, which I thought was really interesting. And then later on, they went to make a bunch of shovelware games for the Game Boy and for the DS, like those 4-in-1 or 101 board games that you used to see on the DS, like for $1 on the Nintendo store. So let's get started. I've never played this game before. I don't really know what to expect 100%. I watched a little bit of a review and I saw that it's basically like a hack and slash Lord of the Rings, like not a Diablo clone, but like maybe like a Gauntlet clone or something like that. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we've got some characters to choose from, it looks like. We've got Aragorn, we've got Gandalf, Frodo, Legolas, and Eowyn. Okay, so we have some of the Fellowship and Eowyn. So it looks like the default character that it starts you off on is Aragorn. So that's who I'm gonna play as first, I think. Aragorn is a ranger, strong and skilled with his blades. He is the rightful king of Gondor. Gandalf the Grey is well known as a master of the arcane magic and wielder of the Flame of Anor. Frodo is the ring bearer, a hobbit whose cleverness and agility keep him alive. Legolas is a noble elven prince, deadly accurate with his bow and trained in wilderness lore. Eowyn is the niece of King Theoden of Rohan and is a strong, independent, and beautiful woman. I like that they almost like do the strong, independent woman like meme there. Let's get this out. Oh, there we go. Just need to resize this. Like you can just show us that she's strong and independent. You don't have to like put that in her description. Let's see. I'm gonna start with Aragorn first. God, imagine looking at this on a Game Boy Advance screen. Aragorn. Eowyn, if you are going to remain here, you'll need a sword. She's got one in her hand. Theoden has sent me to the cave to protect the refugees. I only want to give you my blessing. It is an honorable charge. Aragorn, something more than the approaching enemy worries you. What is it? I cannot but wonder if this cursed quest could have unfolded differently. Poor Frodo. Who? Did she not know who Frodo was at the... Yeah, I guess she didn't. He is a friend I swore to protect before leaving Rivendell, but in the safety of Elrond's house. How could we know what perils awaited us? I mean, you should have anticipated something like that, right? From Rivendell, we headed east over the Misty Mountains to the pass of Caradhras. Oh, is this like a flashback? Okay. We got standard like moving around. Oh, I don't know what I activated there. I activated some ability. Okay. What do the triggers do? Okay. But these are like little stumps. Pile of gems. Oh, okay, so right trigger picks stuff up off the ground. Kind of an interesting little way to do that. I like that my immediate reaction to like seeing the first NPC was to just immediately start slashing. A flock of Creebane. If allowed to escape, they will alert the enemy. Is that what those things? Oh. Oh yeah. Saruman's eyes. The crows. So these orcs. It looks like tridents. I guess those are supposed to be like man catchers. Sandals. Cape. Okay, let's. There's something about the crows that almost makes them seem like scenery, but they actually are enemies. 10% speed. +2 melee armor, +2 missile armor, +1 defense. Oh, okay. Can I drop this? Alright. Onward. Another orc. Looks like I'm leveling up. Let's see what... Okay. Yeah, I remember seeing on the review that they talked about abilities. They said that a lot of these abilities don't actually work properly, so we'll have to figure that out as we go. I haven't really looked at a guide or anything to figure that out. How do you... Okay. Herbal Remedy. Heals 25 hit points, +5 per level. Herbs are more effective. Okay, so like healing items, I guess, heal you more. Commanding Presence, level 5. Stuns foes around Aragorn. Stun time increases per level. Rage of the North. Rage increases damage +2 per level while in effect. 10 spirit corrupt. Okay. Call Legolas appears to fight an enemy with his bow. Okay, so you can summon Legolas. Sword throw. Throws his sword at the foes for +1 damage. I like, there's that scene in Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings where Aragorn, oh no, I was about to say throws a sword, but an orc throws a knife at him, and he bats it out of the way in real time. Like, somebody told me that was real. Like, he actually practiced and did that, which there's so many, like, things, so many, like, trivia things that people say about that movie that it's impossible to know whether that's true or not. But it's like the one where the thing where he broke his toe because out of frustration, you know, Aragorn kicks a helmet or something, and it actually broke. Is his name Viggo Mortensen? I think. It breaks his toe, and that scream that he gives out afterwards, that yell, is legitimate, supposedly. So, but it's like one of those myths you hear. You know, it doesn't. I don't know if it's true or not. Sweep, spin attack affects all foes around Aragorn, doing +1 damage. Okay, that seems like it'd be pretty useful. How do I go back? Okay, and then passives. In games, I usually prefer activating like a bunch of passive abilities first because it's stuff I don't have to think about, right? Your character just automatically like starts doing, giving you bonuses without you having to activate them, and I always like that in games. But it seems like a couple of those abilities the active abilities are pretty good, so maybe I'll activate one of those. Dual wield allows the use of 2 swords. Second blade does half damage +1 per level. Numenorian Blood lessens corruption by 5%. Okay. Parry. Aragorn has 5%, 1% next level to parry enemy blows, taking no damage. Shield offense +1 level plus change to knockback. Increase shield block 1%, and ferocity. Slain enemies give hit points to Aragorn 5. I kind of like that, but it looks like I have to activate shield offense first, maybe? Let me see. Yeah, you have to activate shield offense first. So, I kind of like this ability where it kind of gives him like a vampirism thing. So, slain enemies give hit points to Aragorn 5%. plus 1% per level if of inflicted damage. I'm gonna work my way towards this, so I'm gonna activate shield offense first. Plus 1 damage, plus 2 plus chance to knock back. Okay, so increases shield block 1%. I'm assuming that this increases knockback when you're holding a shield. Maybe he swings with the shield when he's attacking. I don't know. We'll find out here in a second. Okay, onward. I keep activating that for some reason. I don't really know what it does. Okay, you can't go anywhere further south. How long do we have to guard this cursed pass? Shut up. You guard as long as I tell you, pig breath. Oh no. There's some trouble in paradise for these orcs. A gym. Another gym. Yeah, so far I'm getting, I believe it was, I can't remember, it was the Baldur's Gate, like Dark Alliance game for the Game Boy. This kind of reminds me of that. There's something about putting like these action RPGs on a tiny screen like this where I just feel like I can't see far enough out, right? Like, maybe I'll adjust to it as the game goes on. Some new ring mail armor, plus 6 melee armor, plus 3 missile armor. Okay, let's equip this. This looks good. Does it? I don't imagine it. Yeah, it doesn't affect your actual avatar appearance or your character's appearance. A ring. Okay. Okay. Oh, is this like your standard, like, okay, that's like your standard, like, well of, I don't know what they're called. In Diablo and Diablo clones, you always have these wells that activate different abilities or activate different bonuses or whatever, or heal you or give you mana back and all that sort of stuff. So this game has those. Interesting. Okay, what is this? Some mushrooms. I wonder if this game respawns enemies. I don't remember if I killed that orc earlier or if... Oh, it seems like it does, maybe. Or maybe not. I can't really tell you. Okay, onward. We're in the pass of... What do they call it? Doradus? Oof. Another one of those wells. Ooh, a treasure chest. Let's see what's going on over here. Pile of gems. A bunch of piles of gems. Okay. I have a lot of fond memories of the Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings like movies. Me and my dad and my older sister, we would go to see them every time like another one came out. They were just really good. And then for a while as kids we didn't have cable, and so we would just watch DVDs. We would go to the library all the time and get DVDs. But one of the ones that we watched continuously that we had was the all 3 Lord of the Rings extended edition movies, and they were just really, really good. Like, you could watch them endlessly. They I think with after you have the extended edition cut of each of them, I think it's like 10 hours long or something ridiculous. Like, they're really, really long. One thing that I always kind of think about when I think about the length of the Lord of the Rings movies is specifically, I was reading a Wikipedia article about the last requests of prisoners on death row. Most places will like let you choose your last meal, but some places will like let you watch a specific movie or let you choose how you want to spend your last day. And I remember reading that there was a guy that requested to watch all three Lord of the Rings movies. The Hobbit movies hadn't come out yet. So he requested to watch all three Lord of the Rings movies before he was executed. And that always kind of like, I don't know, something about that. I'm like, imagine having only a certain amount of time left and choosing like how you're going to spend it. And he chose, well, I guess I'm going to watch these epic films, these three epic fantasy films. I've leveled again. Let's. Oh my gosh, I'm getting a lot more equipment than I initially realized. So, okay, we got a choker, melee armor, +1 defense. I'm assuming +1 defense is probably, I mean, it's just adding to your stat, right? So it's probably both melee and missile damage. I don't really 100% know. Cape. Okay, none of these are as good. I'm gonna just hold on to these for a second. I don't know. I don't imagine there's like some way to sell these. Well, I mean, like if there's the accrual of gems, then there might be a way to buy stuff. So there's probably a way to sell stuff too. Oh, and you know what I just realized? Yeah, on here. Okay, yeah. There's a screen that you can spend your points on. Okay. So let's spend our. All right. So can I get this now? No. Oh, it says level 8. I see now. So there's a prerequisite of level 8 before you can acquire this ability. So I don't want to invest any more points in shield offense right now. And I don't really want... I'm going to do this other one. What was it earlier that I said? Oh, okay, it's this sweep ability. Well, before I can activate the sweep, I need to get this sword throw. So let's get this sword throw, and then later on I'm going to get this sweep. I've still got a couple levels before I can do that. Oh, and then one other thing, I was gonna acclimate my not acclimate. I was gonna attribute my scores here, my points. Let's okay, I don't know what any of these actually do. The screen indicates that I have an item that gives me a bonus to this. Allocate, that's the word I'm looking for. I'm going to put 2 points in each of these for now until something comes along. What is courage? Courage? Oh, I don't know. Oh, okay. It's doing the thing that most RPGs do, where they show you on the left what it actually affects. So it looks like courage affects your spirit points, which I'm assuming are your mana. So I'm going to activate that. Alright, here we go. How did I... Oh, okay, you can filter through your abilities with the left trigger. Okay, there you go. That's how you do that. Interesting. Okay, I'm starting to kind of get a grip on what's going on here. Oh my gosh, that's a sick statue head there. Elven Limbus bread. I remember one time a friend of mine, he came over and we looked up a recipe online for Limbus bread. We'd been watching like Lord of the Rings, and we saw a recipe for it, so we made it, and it was so good. It was this very dense, like basically like a cake is what this recipe was, and we made a bunch of it, and we got so sick because we ate like all of it. Man, it's kind of weird. Like as I'm playing, I'm getting all these memories of the Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings movies. I used to do this thing once a year where me and some of my friends would really what we'd do is we'd hang out, but we'd have this playing in the background, and it's just, there's just something just magical about it. Just great movies, and they made a lot of good games after them. I was looking through the oh my god, I was looking through the ROMs of the the various Lord of the Rings games, and I did not realize that they did make a Fellowship of the Rings Game Boy game, and they also made a Third Age Lord of the Rings Game Boy game, which I did not know. I really love the Third Age for the PlayStation 2, and it would be really interesting to go play that eventually. This level seems pretty like large compared to what I thought it was going to be. Oh my god! Oh my god! What is happening? Oh, okay. I was like, is there something I have to do to activate this? There must be another path. Uh-oh. You know what that means? Down into, and they call it a mine. We're gonna have to go down into, wait, oh, I can't go this way now. We'll have to go down into the mines of Moria, probably. It just dawned on me, you can't play as Gimli. Like, what is that? Who made that decision? Okay, so you have to have that ability to hold two swords simultaneously. Okay. Sword rapier. It just has +2 more accuracy, which I don't really know what accuracy is going to do in this instance, but that's fine. Okay, onward. I think I'm going the right way. Some fruit. What is this? What is this? Oh, I got a shield now. What is this small child? I don't know. Statue of a hobbit or something? There's a mana pool. Oh, no more. Okay, I was wondering when this was going to happen. It says no more room in my backpack. So. Oh, wrong button. Let's go over and let's drop some stuff. Let's make some room in my backpack, my backy pack. All right, I'm gonna drop these. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you guys taking the time to come over to my channel and just see what I'm doing and hang out with me and play some games. It just means a lot to me. My first video was kind of rough. I looked back on it and I watched it a couple times, and I didn't like that the screen size wasn't very large, and my audio was my dialogue, I guess, or my I didn't have a script or anything. I just kind of like talked about some various things, but I felt like I was giving a presentation in like class or something. So it's just a matter of me. Whoa! Are these guys getting some sort of bonus or something, or a boost or something? They turn purplish. But I'm just trying to get more comfortable in talking in front of the camera and recording myself. So I really appreciate you guys taking time to watch my stuff. Another treasure chest. Kind of cool. It's really interesting to see, specifically Lord of the Rings games, because how they gamify a lot of it. Like, the Lord of the Rings movies are just like these action-packed, like, fantasy medieval fight movies where you just watch like these cool battles unfold and like you're following these characters as they go through these fights. And they could have done it a different way as a video game, but they do the traditional tropes of a fantasy role-playing game in each of these. And it's really interesting to see how they execute that. I think I'm going the right way. This seems right. I keep finding stuff. Oh, maybe not. This looks like a dead end. But I did get a bunch of treasure. Oh, no. Wait, maybe it was the right way. Oh my god, what is it? Okay, this is a forge. So this is my stuff. Okay, these are like the things I currently have equipped. And then use whetstone. Okay, so it's got my money up at the top. And then okay, I was curious as to how they were going to trade gems for an unknown item. Keep weapons in good condition. +1 damage. Oh, are there is there what do you call it? Like weapon degradation in this? Like, are things gonna slowly get worse or lose condition over time? I don't know. Adventurer's bargain. Trade gems for an unknown item. I'm curious if it means a specific unknown item for this or a randomly generated item. We're about to find out. I'm gonna do it. Do you want to purchase this? Yes. Oh, some sick looking shoes. Oh, it would lower my speed. I kind of like my current speed right now. I'm gonna close this for now. I don't know if that was 100% worth it. Actually, it wasn't worth it if I'm not gonna use those shoes. Oh my god. So I can't really tell sometimes if I'm actually hitting the target or if I'm hitting like the enemy. It's kind of strange. The hitbox on my sword is kind of in. That, I think, would be one of the things that I would criticize about this game so far is that, and this isn't just this game, this is like, whoa, oh my god, oh, here's another one of those glowing orcs. Okay, well, I wasn't just seeing that, they are glowing. Oh my god, he is. Oh my god. I cannot hit with that. Is this guy indestructible or something? Oh. Whew. I was like, he's just living forever. Okay. Let's discard this. Oh, okay, yeah, those weren't the things I currently have equipped. Those are just items I have in my inventory. Let's go ahead and discard these. Goodbye, weird-looking shoes. Okay. Alright, so I get to activate another ability. Okay, so now that I'm actually using the shield... Oh, okay, I think... So when I hit my normal attack, every other attack, it goes between sword and then smacking with my shield. I was wondering, because I was pressing attack over and over again, and it was like there was a delay. Well, that makes sense. You know, I'm shield bashing. I've invested in the shield bash ability. Let's see. So I have to be level 8 before I can get ferocity. That's what I'm working towards. So I'm going to go ahead and get shield offense. I'm going to do it again. I'm just going to put 1 point in each of these. I don't see a reason why not to. I don't. No, we're not playing Dark Souls here. We're just. Oh, I actually got that to hit this time. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. We seem to. I feel like we're making progress here. What was that? That doesn't seem to be like the mana pool. We seem to be making progress here. I think we're moving towards something. Looks like a cart was here. Ah! Okay. One of the things that I think I'm going to have to get used to is commentating while I play. I've never really done that. I have like an internal stream of consciousness while I play, right? Like I think about things and I have an internal monologue, but I don't really know how to verbalize a lot of that, or I've never had to do that before. So that'll be interesting in time to see how I get used to that and how that evolves. That guy was a long knife. For some reason, that one. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, for some reason, it wouldn't let him pick it up, but it would. Oh my gosh. The AI on these guys really isn't that bright. Ah! I really like the music in this. The sound is okay so far. The sound effects seem to be, or like the game sound effects seem to be the strongest sound element so far. The music seems okay-ish. It's reminiscent of like Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings, but the thing I like so far the most is the like the menu pings and that sort of stuff. What is where am I? What is this? Oh, okay, it's like ooh. Okay, so we have moved forward here. We've made progress, but I don't know where this is. This kind of looks like the area outside of Mordor when they're about to fight like that giant kraken. It just dawned on me that I might have to fight that giant kraken. Oh crap, that's I don't know how I feel about that. Well, you know what? Here, let me kill these guys real quick. I think that'll be it for now on this episode, and I will see you guys next time, where I'm pretty sure we're about to get attacked by a giant squid monster. So wish me luck on that one. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Was my mouse sitting there the entire time? Are you serious? All right. Well, I'll see you all next time. Bye.